Hey future friends, it's Mrs. Benefield and I am actually back in the video room of the Media Center right now, and I want to talk to y'all and review again today about our library books and how we are going to take care of those this year, okay? We did last week the No No Never box, and it was full of things that we never ever want to have around our library books. And then we had the Yes Yes Always box, and it showed all the great wonderful things about our books and how we take care of them. And hopefully you remembered some of those things from the boxes. And today we're going to use this chart right here, and it says how to treat books. And there's two sides. There's the happy side, so things that make our books happy. All right, you might not think of books having feelings, but maybe they do. So there's things we can do to our library books that make them oh so happy or so sad. All right, so we're going to take some pictures today and divide them up and decide which column the book should be in. Should the pictures that we have go on our happy books or our sad books, okay? So let's find some pictures. Look what the first thing is I found. Scissors. Uh-oh. Do you think our library books should have scissors around them, or should we use scissors when we're reading our library books? What do you think? I think no. All right, if you remember, scissors were in our No No Never box, and they were things we do not want around our library books, okay? So let's stick those right there since they're a No No Never. All right, ooh, you know that one's really important. I'm gonna save it for last. Let's see about this one. Ah, they look like little rectangles. But if you remember, last week we talked about bookmarks, and these are some bookmarks. They're so cute. They say, soar to new heights with a good book. Reading is magical, and enjoy a rainbow of books, all right? So bookmarks. Do you think our books like bookmarks? What do you think? Yes, they do. So we talked about this. We said when you're reading a book, you stop, you don't take the page where you were and turn it over, all right? That was called the dog ear, and because it looks like a little dog's ear flapped over. You don't mark your page in the book by folding the page or, making a little dog ear at the top. We don't do that, okay? Instead, we use a bookmark, all right? Let's see what we got next. It's a picture of outside. And we didn't talk a whole lot about this, but let's think. Should your books go outside? This one can be a little tricky, all right? It might be fun to take your book outside on a beautiful day and read and enjoy it. But what happens if you forget it outside? What's going to happen? It might be a rainy night and you left your book lying outside where you were reading it. Or you took it out and you were reading it at the bus stop waiting, and you set it down to talk to a friend or play with a friend, and you forget it's sitting outside. Then it's stuck outside and it might rain. And we talked about water and how water's not that good. So maybe if you want to read outside with your parents, and then your parents can help you remember to take your book in, then I think that's okay. But if you take your book outside all by yourself, you might forget it. And then, yikes, it's going to get wet, okay? So if you're going by yourself, I would not take your book outside with you, okay? Let's see what else we got. Oh, look at the cute little baby girl. She's got a little rattle and such a cute little baby. Do you remember where babies were? Were they in the Yes Yes Always box or the No No Never? Do you remember? No, no, never. All right? Our babies, as sweet as they might be, and as important as it is to read to babies, they're not good for our library books because babies don't know better, and they might color in them, or they might cut them, or tear the pages. So we should keep our library books away from the baby brothers and sisters, all right? Let's see what other things I have here. Ooh, a table. Do you think a table is a safe place to put your library book? Yes, I agree. I think tables are wonderful places for your library books to be. You don't want your library book lying on the floor because that's when the baby can come get it or anybody else. So you want your book up high somewhere on a table, or shelves are okay, but you just got to make sure you remember you put your library book on your bookshelf when it comes time for it to be due, okay? Let's see here. Glue. Oh, I think we all know glue's bad for our library books. You should never use glue while you have your library book, okay? That's a real bad idea. What else we got here? I got some more pictures. Ooh, this kind of goes with this. So I'm going to put these two together. We have drinks and water. So milk or Coke or Kool-Aid or tea, whatever you are drinking, and then water or rain. Do you remember some of the books I showed you and how they were all wavy and some of them were moldy? Do you remember that? Okay, they were not very good looking books. They were pretty yucky. So we want anything that's liquid away from our library books. We don't want anything wet near our library books. That is super bad news for the books, okay? Let's see. A desk and chair, like in your classroom. Is that a good place for your library book to be? Yes. If you don't keep it in your cubby or in your book bag when you're in your classroom, then keep it in your desk. Don't let them lie on the floor. Don't put them on the bookshelf in your classroom or a basket in your classroom because they're going to get lost. So keep them in your desk or in your book bag, okay? So that is, oh no, y'all look. I've been making mistakes. Yikes. Yikes. I bet y'all were like, Miss Benefeld, that's wrong. Okay, I caught my mistakes. Okay, here we go. Thanks for y'all that were noticing it. So here's the good things. The bookmarks, the table, your desk in the classroom, and then some bad things. Anything liquid or glue, baby, scissors, and taking it outside. All right, let's see what else we've got. Ooh, I think these go together. Things you write with. Ooh, good or bad for your books? This library books. Bad, that's exactly right. They're no-no-nevers. We don't ever write or draw or color in our books that come from the Media Center, okay? That is a no-no-never because the illustrator worked really hard to go ahead and put all those pictures in there. And they're not coloring books, all right? Some of y'all think sometimes, ooh, I think this page would look better if I put some stickers here or I color it. Nope, that's a no-no-never. We don't want to do that. Let's see. Here's a little boy in the library checking out a book. Is that correct? Yes. All right, or he's somewhere. He might not be in the library. Like to start this school year, I'm going to come to your classroom and I will check your book out to you, okay? So you can't take a book from me or the library or any place that has a barcode on it before you check it out, okay? So these are our barcodes right here. And I have to scan that with a scanner, and that puts it in the computer that Mrs. Benefield has the book First Day Critter Jitters. So the computer helps keep up with it. So you always make sure you see whoever's in the library. Oh, I'm not doing good with this. And you get your book checked out. Or if I come to you in your classroom with a cart, then I have to scan your book, okay? You can't take it back to your seat or anything like that until I've scanned it and I've given it to you. Let's see. Reading your books with others. Is that a good idea? Yes. Some of the most wonderful memories I have of reading are with my family and with my daughter. We read every single night. We read a book. All right? So have someone read to you. You read to someone. So share your books with others. All right, I say others as in like your family, okay? Don't let somebody in your class borrow your library book, because what if they spill glue all over it? Or what if they draw in it? That was your book, so you're going to be the one in charge of it, okay? So don't share it with friends, but you can share your story with your family, all right? Let's see. Look at this cute puppy. Isn't it precious? Almost looks like a fox, doesn't it?
I'm not sure I understand.
Alright, so your books, are they good to be around dogs? Or is that a no, no, never? I agree, it's a no, no, never. We do not want to have our library books around our pets, okay? They might like you reading to them, but don't leave your book lying on the floor or, sitting in a chair where the dog or cat or whatever animal might be at your house can grab it and chew it up. I showed you some pictures of books where dogs had gotten them and they were kind of nasty looking, and I can't keep those books in the library anymore. I have to get rid of those books, which is sad. We're down to one picture, and this is the picture I said a second ago that I was like, ooh, I gotta save that one towards the end. And here it is. Your book bag. And look, there's even a book in it already, because your book bag is the safest, most awesome, best place to keep your library books when you are not reading them, okay? Because if they're in your book bag, a baby won't get it, a dog won't get it, and the other awesome thing is you'll remember to bring it back to the school the next day, because you can't get new library books if your old library books are at home, all right? So the way you can check out a new book each week or each time I see you is you bring back your old books. These books in our media center are books you borrow. And so that's why it's so important you take care of them and you bring them back, because there's 650 other kids here that want those books too. So we all borrow the books, and so it's super important you take care of them when you have them. It's like your little baby when you take the book from the library. You love it and you cherish it and you hug it close to your heart and you take care of it, okay? All right. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye-bye.